Today, I am going to show you Proposal Plus, a brand new QuoteIQ feature that turns a basic estimate into a full digital proposal with your company story, work photos, reviews, services, and signable documents all in one place. If you've ever bid a bigger job, you know that a plain estimate doesn't always cut it. Proposal Plus lets you sell the customer on your business before they ever hit the price. You set it up once, and you're done. Let me show you how it works. So we are going to go through Proposal Plus today. This is one of our newest features. We are going to start on the dashboard and we are going to go into settings. We are going to move over to templates and then we are going to click on Proposals Plus. So as you can see, we already have one proposal that is completed and I have named that All American. And we are going to look at a completed proposal from the customer's perspective in a couple minutes. But first, I'm going to walk you through the setup process and what all is involved in that. It's really simple. It's straightforward. There is no fluff, and we have made this unbelievably simple. Basically, you set it up once and forget about it, or you can get as detailed as you want. You can create multiple proposals, templates for different scenarios, whatever suits your business and your industry. What we are going to do first is we are going to click Next. We are going to name our new proposal. I am going to name this one Test Prop. Click Create. Now, obviously with proposals, this is something that you are going to want to require a signature for. Now, you probably already have this set up on your estimates, but if not, you can use the toggle right over here and toggle it on, which is going to require your customer signature to accept the proposal. Now, this brings us down to all of the sections that are included on QuoteIQ's Proposal Plus. The first is our About Us section. We are going to toggle that on and we are going to go over and we are going to start editing. This brings us to the edit screen where we have our headline and our story, both of which are completely editable. It's pre-populated with your company name and a brief description to kind of get you started. But of course, you can add anything that you would like as long as you would like. Again, this is completely up to you, completely customizable, completely editable. You can also add photos to the top underneath your headline. You can add 1 or 2 photos and you'll see what that looks like when we check out the completed proposal in a couple minutes. Now, we also have the ability to show your social links. This is connected to the settings for your company. This is done during the initial setup of your QuoteIQ account. So if you haven't done that already, you can go back out to your company section and add your social links and they will show up here. So you're going to want to toggle those on. Now, moving on, the next section that you're going to want to take a look at is the Our Work section. Pretty self-explanatory. This is where you're going to showcase the work that your business does or has completed. Now, a lot of businesses like to show before and after photos, the jobs that you've completed, things like that. You are able to upload from a file or you can choose from the existing files that you've already uploaded from your file manager. So a couple of ways to do that. And there is really no limit on how many photos that you can upload here, which takes us to the next section, which is the reviews. So you can see we've already created a bunch of reviews. Currently, these are done manually. You have to insert them yourselves. Essentially, copy and paste these from wherever you're getting your reviews, Google, Facebook, Yelp, wherever. These ones are from a Google Business Profile. Probably by the time you're watching this, our Google API will be fully functional and this will be automated and they will show up so you don't have to worry about it. And that takes us to our next section, which is our services. Now, again, this is where we're going to display and highlight all of the services that our businesses offer. So we first create a group. We can name the group. We can give a description of what that particular group of services is. And these all come from our price book and we can select the services that we want to display on this particular service. So we're going to go through, we're going to select the different services, all of which will show up in this section on the proposal. These are all being pulled from the price book, like I mentioned. So the service descriptions, as well as any images that you've attached in your price book, are going to be displayed here. Next up is the document section. Again, really important for both residential and commercial businesses. Now, for commercial proposals, one of the main things that is requested a lot of the times are insurance documentation, legal documents like W-9s, any kind of contracts that you might be needing signatures on, customer contracts, things of that nature, all can be uploaded in this section. It is very simple to do. Simply upload the file. Now, I'm not going to show you the file simply because I've got some stuff on my computer that I don't want to share, but you're able able to name the file, put a description on it, what it is. So now let's go take a look at the completed proposal template that I've already filled out. And you're going to see that the About Us page has already been filled out. I've populated it with a brief description about the business. It's got some photos, the hero photos, the headline, the story. It's got the social media profiles. Next, we're going to take a look at the work. Obviously, for this type of business, before and after pictures perform well. They tell a great story. We've also added the ability to put information on the photos. So if you want to put something on there like roof cleaning, obviously, depending on your business, your industry, you can put whatever you want, and they display right there on the photo itself. The next step is the reviews. And like we saw earlier, this is how they're going to look: the stars, the review, the name, the date, where the review came from. And if you wanted to go in and edit, this is exactly what it looks like. The services, everything is coming in from your price book, the name, the images. You just decide what you want to display on this page. And here is what the documents look like. So you have the ability to name them for clear identification for your customer. They can click on it, they can view it, and it saves everybody a lot of time and effort with the back and forth that we've all been through a million times. So now we're going to look to see what it looks like from the customer's perspective. We're going to create an options estimate. We're going to then convert it into a Proposal Plus. We'll select the All-American template because that one is all filled out. We're going to copy the link. So first up is the About Us page. Then they can click over, they can look at the Our Work section, the reviews, the services, of course, the documents, and then, of course, the most important part, which is the estimate itself. This being an options estimate, they can select which services they want, which populates the price up at the right-hand side. So they have the option to choose what services they want. They can see the price. And then, of course, they have to sign to accept. And then you, of course, get a notification on your phone as well as in-app letting you know whether they accepted it or it declined. But that is our newest feature called Proposal Plus. If you've got any questions, please let us know. We've got the best support in the industry. You can reach out via text, email, chat, phone, or schedule a Zoom call with one of our amazing customer support specialists. They can answer any questions that you might have. Thanks for watching, and thanks for checking out QuoteIQ.